Hey, welcome. It's Brian, and this is Guitar Solo Reactions. And today we're doing something a little different. We are going to do MIMISOUNDS, who's really well known on YouTube, has probably 800,000 some subscribers, tons of views. I remember her mostly when she first started. She was basically a beginning guitar player. And how I see her channel is kind of a really interesting glimpse into someone kind of just starting to play guitar, and as they kind of get better and better and better. Obviously, in a way, I don't do a lot of these types. I get a lot of messages from people saying like, hey, do this person. And it's really a beginner kind of sitting in a room and playing along with an audio track without a lot of creativity. I thought I would do this one because in a way she's more of a YouTube star than she is a guitar player, to me at least. So I kind of wanted to see where she's at. She is doing the Gary Moore song, The Loner. I've done many versions of this. It seems to be one of these songs that younger players love to play, and I love Gary Moore. It is a great tune. Gary's got he did have amazing vibrato and a great technique, and a huge fan of his solo work and that kind of small amount that he did with Thin Lizzy. So I'm pretty familiar with Gary. I've done a couple of videos, reaction videos to some of his live stuff. Always love to do that. So I believe her name is Mimi. I'm not sure. I'm sure someone out there probably knows her real name. It doesn't really matter. Let's see where she's at playing-wise. What I'm going to say right away is tone-wise, I love it. I love lots of distortion. Bending-wise, pretty great. And what I notice on a lot of younger players when they get a guitar with a tremolo bar, vibrato bar, whatever you want to call it, they're way more aggressive. And she's not only using her vibrato kind of subtly, but the bar pretty subtly as well. I mean, it's playing-wise, it's a little staggered, but I guess why I'm also doing this is because it's pretty tough to put yourself out there when you're at certain stages. No matter how great you are, someone has negative comments about you. And that's kind of why I wanted to do this, because I do some playing on my channel. That's how I started. I plan on doing more. I've had a lot of negative feedback, and I get it. You know, if you're not the best in the world, you're going to get lots of people that hate on you or whatever. So I'm assuming her channel gets tons as well, just because she's so popular. And I'm sure a lot of guys my age are probably super jealous that someone so young has kind of become such a big star, has lots of great things going on in her life, especially musically. She gets to see and talk to all sorts of great people. She is an amazing Paul Reed Smith. I'm sure she bought it, but she's getting a lot of great things coming her way. And if she's that confident, why not? Great bending right there. So what I'll say is, if I were 21 and I played this well, I'd be pretty happy. It's taken me a long time to kind of get to where I'm at. We all have different musical journeys, and it's easy for people to kind of criticize where you're at, no matter who you are. Maybe outside of the biggest well-known guitar players, we all have these unique things, and it seems like when you're at a certain level, it's easy to bring people that maybe are your peers or whatever down to your level if they have more success or whatever. So I guess kind of this video is more about like the culture of YouTube, and I think she sounds great. Obviously, she's a really young player, lots to learn, but I think you could say that for everybody who plays an instrument. It's about learning, and she's chosen to take a really difficult way to go about it, in the sense of kind of growing as a player while filming it all. And obviously she's got a lot of followers, and hopefully there's a lot of younger women that are playing guitar because of her. And she loves the blues, she loves Stevie Ray Vaughan, she loves that stuff. That's pretty abnormal, I guess, anymore, for a younger player to like any of those, let alone a young woman. And so I think there's a lot of inspiration to be taken from this. And I'm happy she's doing great. And, there's definitely been a few times where I've seen stuff where I'm like, it would be easy to criticize some of the, like I said, some of the more younger tendencies as a player. But we've all been there. And for myself, I still exhibit some of those. So I have a long way to go. And, I'm 55. So who am I to say what's great and what's not? I definitely have my opinions, but in my opinion, she's gotten so much better. And it's so cool to see someone so young kind of figure out what they want to do. And I'm assuming she wants to not just do YouTube, but to be a real player with a band. And I don't know if she has a band or not. I hope so, because that's how you grow, obviously, playing with other people. And a couple more notes on the video. It's shot well. She looks great. The backing track's kind of interesting. I don't know if she put that together or that's something you can buy, but I wouldn't say it was a really dynamic, drum and bass part, but I would love to have stuff like that. And if she did it, that's even more impressive. That takes a lot of work. Once you get it down, obviously it goes way quicker, but it's I've tried it and it's not a road I can go down if I want to kind of do this and play guitar and have my own band and all of that. So anyway, I'm happy I did it. I'm happy to see that she's progressing at quite a good clip. I don't remember the last time I watched her actually play for this long, but it's probably been a year or two. I've most recently just watched her like when she was in Texas and doing all that stuff, or at NAMM, talking to other great, YouTube stars or other great guitar players. So anyway, I am Brian. I focus on guitar, playing. I do reactions to mostly great guitar players that do a lot of soloing, and Mimi and a lot of the players she likes to follow and are inspirational to her fall into that category as well. Thanks for joining me, and please like, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you soon. Bye.